This technology website is called Class Dojo, and Class Dojo is a classroom management tool, and I love that it uses technology to do that because there's not very many like that, um, and so I think that's great. Um, I also love this website because this management plan gets teachers involved, students involved, and parents involved. Um, so that's a really great aspect of it too. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit more about how to use this site. So we will go ahead and I'll show you this demo class. So what we'll do is we'll click on this. So we can pretend that this is a class that I've already made. So then you'll see the kids' names on it, and that's where you would go ahead and plug in your class's name. Now I have seen schools that use this, or grade levels that use this, that they use it maybe just in their classroom, but a lot of them I've seen use across the grade level. So that means that all of those teachers in the grade level will have the same account, and the others will, all of the teachers will put their student's name in there. So this would be a huge list. Like, so in my grade level, we would have 80 names on this sheet. That's so that all of the teachers can go through and add points. So you'll see right there that this green bubble means that Hallie would have 1 point, Class Dojo point. The reason why those teachers share the same account is because if you switch reading groups or math groups, they can pull this up on the projector, and what they can do is, if my student is in another teacher's class for a reading group and she's doing a great job, then that teacher can add a point for her. Okay? And so I love how teachers do that, and I think that's really beneficial to have the same management program all through the grade level. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll click on Cameron's. So this is what you'll see when you click on their names, and you'll see that there's positive reinforcement. So if I see that Cameron's on task, I would click on that one if he's participating or if he's working hard. So let's say that Cameron is really participating in class. He's raising his hand, he's not talking to others, he's participating in the class discussion, and I'm going to say, okay, you've got 1, and you'll hear that noise. Okay, well then I'm going and I'm seeing that Johnny, well, he is working really hard on his writing. He's being quiet, he's sitting up straight, he's keeping his eyes on his paper, and he's really using great word choice. He's working really hard, so I'm just going to give him that. You don't need to talk to students. You can just leave this up on the projector, and when they hear that sound, they know to look up and see who got that point. But if I go over and I see that Hallie needs some work, she is blurting out. And I've warned her a couple times that she's going to lose a point, but she continues to do it. So I'm going to go and I'm going to say she needs work on talking out of turn. And so she got -1, she lost that point. Well, then I go and I see Cameron, he's on task, so he's got 2. So then what you can do is you'll see that there's multiple options for you. There's attendance, timer, so there's a lot of things that you can go through and see. Then you'll see this reports. We're going to click on this, and it's going to have all my students right there. It's going to give me a graph. It's going to tell me exactly what they were awarded for. Okay. Now if you'll see up here, this is what's great about this, is parents can have accounts. Students can have accounts. And I love this because parents will get on and they can go throughout the day and just see how their kid's doing. So then you'll go and you might see some messages. There's broadcast. They allowed you to send messages to all the parents in your class. inviting them to get started. So there you can go see your conversations with them. You can type in your emails. So there's quite a bit that you can do with this. So I think this is really good to just keep kids working towards becoming better students, making sure that they're following directions. And I know my second graders, sometimes they just need to be made aware that maybe they need to fix their behavior. And so this is a great way to do that. And it's fun too. So I hope that you get a chance to go on and look through the website yourself.